Welcome back to Wimpole Street. Mrs. Miller is in conversation with a guest, so...
She's selling the ottoman.
There's no need to be indiscreet, Daisy. She's pricing it.
It seems that life's realities have come home to roost and have settled in for the proverbial kip in a great bed of...
bankruptcy.
Father's absence is getting to be rather a nuisance. If only he were here, or dead. I mean, that is to say, this dreadful in-between alive and dead, it's got people in rather a pickle. What I mean to say is, of course, things cannot, alas, continue as they are.
As there has been no word from Mr. Miller, or indeed Captain Hanson, it seems that it might be best for us all to find pastures new. We are delighted. Rosamond and I have been fully converted to the noble art of simplicity.
I'm taking rooms in Spitalfields. I have a yen for the smoky atmosphere, do I not, Gertrude?
Yes.
I'm packing my books by genre. This is the pastoral poetry box. We have Sidney's The Nightingale, Spencer's Shepherdess Calendar, and what do we... Tinton Abbey. No. This should be in the lyrical ballads box. Sometimes I don't know what I'm thinking.
The Mrs. and Miss Miller have said they shall take one of us with them to their new quarters in Maida Vale.
I thank the earth. This is my last day at 27 Wimpole Street. I won't be caught begging for a position.
I never thought it would come to this. I shall never forget Wimpole Street, not in all my living days.
Well, I'm not being shoved out of my ear just because the master of the house hasn't thought to come home this past 12 month. I shall draw up my weapons like stones in David's slingshot. I shall pick my arsenal. Banbury cakes, lemon sponges, flapjacks, currant buns, and whiskey drizzle cake.
You may think it ill-advised to say, but I still have a gut feeling that all will be well. A man who trusts a gut feeling is a man who has...
A stomachache. That couldn't be anyone at the door. Could it?
I shall prepare my greeting.
It's Captain Hanson. We are delighted to welcome Captain Hanson into our midst. What an unexpected treat for the examiner. Is it not, Rosamond?
When I heard Miss Rosamond and her beloved family were at death's door, I rushed to be here. One doesn't want a fiancé dying on one, you know. It's depressing.
I'm so glad the Captain decided to visit without warning. How well my plans turn out.
May we offer you some tea?
No, I'm perfectly well. I'm made of stern stuff. Although, if Mr. Miller is anything to go by, I worry for the future of Miss Rosamond.
Rest assured, Rosamond is hearty.
No. I mean, of course, when Mr. Miller wrote to me and told me of his recovery from dropsy, I naturally had concerns for the quality of his stock. But Rosamond here seems right enough. Good solid cheeks.
He wrote to you.
What? Oh, yes, I should have mentioned. He wanted to get a message to you all. I wondered why he didn't just write to you himself.
When it is too dangerous for Father to send a direct message, he always uses an unexpected messenger. Although I must confess that even I am surprised he chose Captain Hanson as his conduit. Pray, what did he say?
He said... What did he say? No. No.
Do you think... Shh.
It'll come to me. It will. Something about...
It will never come to him. Mark my words.
No.
I do not like to complain, but I do believe that Mr. Miller ought to be more discerning in his choice of messenger.
Oh, yes. Got it. Something about home anon, debts paid, stay where you are, Mrs. Ramsden safe for now. Whatever does it mean?
You're quite sure this was from my husband, Mr. John Miller, MP?
Oh, yes, indeed. Quite sure. Excellent cursive.
We are delighted to say that Mrs. Miller has requested the return of the ottoman.
And the silver.
And the pigs!
What?
Oh, no, nothing.
She has humbly requested that all of the servants stay put.
I didn't want to work at the Watsons anyway. The whole place smelled of pickled eggs.
I'm so relieved that Father and Mrs. Ramsden are safe, for now, providing that we can trust that message did indeed come from Father. In other good news, my wedding is newly imminent. Captain Hanson was so delighted he has gone home for a nap.
Father's message has put me in rather a festive mood. Spitalfields will have to wait. But not all things will have to wait. I believe Gertrude's patience will be tried no longer. We can finally start planning the wedding.
Yes.
The knots of the mystery continue to unfurl. In the meantime, what does one do when one expects the return of the patriarch? One throws a party, naturally. Of course, only the best people of Marylebone are invited. And we shall let the Miss Simpkins come as well. After all, we are one of the most prominent families on Wimpole Street. Are we not, Rosamond?
Yes.
To Wimpole Street.
Wimpole Street.
Wimpole Street.
Wimpole Street.
Wimpole.
Wimpole Street.
Wimpole. Really, honestly, you like my family?
No.
No, we're definitely
We
not.
are colleagues.
No.
Family colleagues.
No, just colleagues.